might not be perfect, but it's as good as I can get it. Ooh, pardon me. I'm Delilah, 8th House Moon Rabbit. Good Friday, y'all. I set up my coffee. Brought my coffee today, so I won't have to pause. And of course, I touched it. Let's see, did that fix? Not quite. Y'all, wine is different. I had it for the first month or so. I was setting it in the same place every day. Okay. That might be it. But something happened. I don't know. And it threw me slightly off. I didn't even know that I was gonna come this morning. Because it's a Friday. It's a Friday. I've come every day. I woke up a little bit too early. Woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning and was like, no, this is not it. If I do this, then I will be pretty much kaput by 2 in the afternoon, you know? Pardon me, my music shut off. Funniest thing happened. I was watching a video and my headphones shut off in the middle of it. The video was still playing, but I could hear nothing. And surprised me. I was worried. I thought my headphones were broke. So I shut down the app and went to Pandora, figuring maybe it's time for me to listen to my music, you know? Apparently I was right. Trampoline. Shade? Shade, perhaps? Suddenly the sky erupts. Hope everybody slept well. I certainly did. Oh, when I woke up at 4, I said, you know what? Waking up at 4:44 feels right. So I set the alarm, fell asleep again just about instantly. Thank goodness. Phanuel, the angel of truth. Shatiel, the angel of silence. Woke up with plenty of time to settle myself, entertain myself, meditate. And the song Gold is what I got intuitively to share with you guys attached to this reading. It's a cheeky song. It's not like some of the heavier musical selections that I have shared in relation to the journey. Dear Voyagers. Being a little stubborn with me. You know what? I'm just gonna have a sip of my coffee. Not gonna play with me. Maybe that just wasn't the moment for the card to come out. So, pardon me while I enjoy my coffee. I would suggest that you get some hydration. This isn't hydrating, it's a diuretic. I will balance it out later. But my coffee is going nowhere, okay? I love this stuff. It was love at first taste. Ooh. That is so cute. Wow. Yesterday, in these oracles, constellation oracles, in fact, by the same lady, Cancer came out before Leo, just as today. Paired with Phanuel, the angel of truth, we have Cancer, and Leo paired with silence, which is kind of novel. Being that the moon typically represents, I know it's Cancer, but pardon me. Cancer is one of the few that only has, pardon me, one celestial body to represent it, and that's the moon. And then Leo only has one, which is the sun. The sun typically represents, illumination, revelation. Boastfulness, ego, but here it's paired with Shatiel, the angel of silence, and Phanuel is truth, of course. I guess the truth isn't always revealed. That's makes me think of the high priestess. Glass animals. I had already forgotten what I was planning on titling this video. Of course, all titles and descriptions are subject to change. Here we have Glass Animals, and the song Poplar Street played, and it felt, there was a feel, there was a vibe that I get from songs that feel significant for the upcoming read. So maybe that's a song that you should listen to. Glass Animals, Poplar Street, Prince. Not sure who I get, not who, what song. Little Red Corvette? And also Raspberry Beret. That's why I stumbled, because I was thinking both titles at the same time. It was about to come out all jumbled. Adele. Hello from the Other Side. I must have called 1,000 times. Sean Paul. Woman, get busy, not get agitated. Just go on percolate. Sorry to anybody who might be from the islands. I promise you I'm not trying to mock your accent at all. I love accents from all over the world because I have such a particular... Why'd I turn that over? Oh, but it's not at the bottom. Her is at the bottom. Wow. So many songs for her. So I'm just going to set it to the side. I'll go back to it later. Her. Wow. Capital H-E-R. If you don't know, female R&B. What I was saying is that I have a very particular... I'm aware. I have a very particular voice and way of enunciating. And I don't do accents. I don't do accents on purpose well. But I love them, seriously, from all over. So any mimicry, it's not mockery. Unless I feel like mockery and mimicry might actually be synonyms, but mockery now has a different connotation than mimicry. I don't think I've ever heard this one. Inglourious Bastards and The Never-Ending Story. And then Mr. Deeds Goes to Town. The Never-Ending Story, Silence of the Lambs is up underneath that one. Lord. So this is paired with her. Something I said, because no, Aaliyah didn't come out. The song was playing. Maybe it was 4-page letter. I don't know, but so many of her songs have this eerie, operatic sound to it. And I always noticed that. In fact, it gives me goosebumps. I can feel it on my face now. Like, I always felt that way about her. Her has a similar quality. And while, as I've said many times before, if I watch another YouTuber, there's nothing but respect. I don't always align. How could you possibly always align with everything someone thinks or espouses? But Renegade Wayward Witch, from the Wayward Renegade Witch's blog, I feel that lady has, I don't know how to describe it, but I fucks with her. And although she doesn't care for tarot or many, she's a Cancer sun. See how spirit will come through. She said something about soul mounting. And while I have been advised in my personal spiritual journey, up to this point it has not changed, that I don't buy readings from anyone. I don't purchase extendeds. I don't pay people for spiritual work. That is not prescriptive at all, because it's what your intuition and your guides tell you to do, and that's what I've been told anytime I've been inquired. Anytime I've been inquired about, because people have offered. And way back in the day, I received a free reading, but I haven't been allowed, permitted, enabled to invest in that way in my spiritual journey. But she does do work. I just feel like I have to be fair when I mention another reader about what they represent. Not another reader, another spiritual person. Anybody, really. Why the fuck am I babbling about this? I don't know. Oh, but that, and I don't know how much I agree. I need things to be revealed to me through my inquiry and my searching and my journey with the Holy Spirit. I gotta feel the wisdom before I just adopt and say, yes, I agree with you and your perspective on this matter. Because we're all interpreting, you know? Oh, and here's a mix of Stay by Rihanna, which for me personally connects to Silence of the Lambs, which is up underneath what is The Never-Ending Story. And underneath that is Superman. And for me, the only Superman is Christopher Reeves, okay? So, like, we're going, at this point, way back for Superman. there's that spookiness again. Because of, I don't know if you guys know this, but the first Superman was murdered. He was shot in Hollywood. Of course, Hollywood's got a, it's called Hollywood. Which also makes me think of Cool World, which has been on my mind lately. I hope any of these references mean something to somebody, because I feel compelled to say the things that I say. Still haven't got any songs for her. I'm also remembering the childlike empress. I've been thinking about her lately from the Neverending Story. But Bastion. We've been with you the whole time. Or is it you've been with us the whole time? My little child brain was like, oh my God. In the story the whole time, I felt like something weird was going on. And that's the same feeling that I get about the connection between her and Aaliyah. And the one song that's coming through is Slide. The best part. That played yesterday at a significant time, and I forgot. Kind of like I forgot that Glass Animal song because it got replaced as what I felt like the title should be. Well, I guess I got that the title should be a song title, and I thought that perhaps it was the Glass Animals one. But then Gold played, and I was like, nah, this is it. Knight of Cups, Six of Coins, King of Swords. Gold up in my teeth. Tastes like money when I speak. Speaking the truth. Might be able to be considered golden. Another thing I remembered when I was thinking about Three of Wands, Two of Swords. When I was thinking about the song and how it was kind of cheeky, kind of... I want to say petty because there's an element of the song that seems petty. Kind of 3D, I guess. But now I see there's a few different ways you can look at anything, isn't there? Temperance. I feel like Sagittarius season is a little ways off. Yeah, we haven't even hit Scorpio. But maybe that's a particularly important time. It'll be Christmas, New Year's, right? Six of Wands. Okay. Four of Swords, which flipped into the reverse. Underneath the Knight of Cups. Maybe somebody is ready to speak, bring a message. Inglourious Basterds with Neverending Story definitely seems like a hero's journey. As the plot for Inglourious Basterds is to assassinate Hitler, right? Or is it Goebbels? Goebbels, I think that's how you say his name. The minister of propaganda. The angel of truth. Gold up in my teeth tastes like money when I speak, and I missed you in the basement, but your brother was a good substitute for you. And if you loved me, but you never let me know, and the roof was on fire. The roof is on fire, and you never let me know. So little from the telescope, just you and I, lost in the moment. 7 of coins. Ace of coins. Oh, definitely an increase here. Love to see it. Justice. Not me getting hyped. The ace. I don't know, like y'all saw me like, I just noticed consciously for maybe the first time in a long time that his nail seems dirty. Like somebody who works the soil. I also get working on things like cars, perhaps construction. Justice up underneath temperance. And the page of coins. Cups. Which usually when I see gives me a vibe, but this time it has not, and it is not. Especially being here before the 6 of Wands and the 4 of Swords in reverse, which is Fenrir. Not sure of his full story, but Norse myth, and I think Balder tricked him into shutting his mouth and drove a sword, up through his jaws to stay that way for like 70 years or something like that. So, like a binding spell. Page of Swords. I can leave the party without ever letting you know. That kind of feels like it matches this 6 of Wands. And then here we have the Queen of Pentacles. Which to me always feels like the 6 of Wands, even though I know they're 2 different characters, the 6 of Wands princess, I believe she's a warrior princess or warrior queen, going on her victory lap, post-conquest, has let her hair out, and maybe has enjoyed a lot of prosperity and a increase in sovereign power. Two of Coins. The lady who has to juggle her babies, because one is half man, half bear, the other is half bear, half man, in that order. And that's over 6 of Coins. That was a star. 6 of Coins, King of Swords, 7 of Coins. That's a decrease of 5. The Empress. Ooh. I don't know which one that was, but there was a lot of sun on that card. The Empress over temperance. The Ace of Coins and justice. Interesting. I haven't read yet for these, the Fool. I haven't read for these header cards, the Angels and Astrology yet. King of Wands at the bottom. I feel the need to set this down for a moment and go ahead and read that. I wish my coffee was still hot. It's not cold, but it's not hot. Lukewarm. I might be making like just 1 cup of coffee more just so that I can get that piping hot goodness. Because it makes me feel away. I found Shatiel. And this is Cannon's redo of I Keep Hearing Footsteps, Baby. Which does something for me, like when Weezer redid, I think it was Weezer, redid I'm a Gangster. I'm a straight up G. The gangster's life is the life for me. Shooting people by day, selling drugs by night. Being a gangster is hella tight. Yes, Footsteps in the Dark. It's like a lounge, it sounds like a lounge, even smoother version of Footsteps in the Dark. It'll never replace, neither of those will replace the originals for me. That's rare. But there's something about this. I would love to hear a mashup of this and the Isley Brothers. Okay, Phanuel, Angel of Truth. Phanuel will wait for your arrival. It was here long before you arrived, standing at the threshold to the throne room. You may not have borne witness. Its sounds may have escaped you, but Phanuel has waited there for you, eager to wrap you in a cloak of truth. Reality is ever present. It is a simple matter to find it. It is another much more difficult task to understand that its truth can be different from truth. That its truth can be different from truth, capital. Hold the torch light, see what stands before you for what it is. Wine, a torch, a bleeding eye are the signs. Wine, a torch, and a bleeding eye. I don't always get like why those signs are the signs, but I definitely feel that. Wine loosens the tongue, has people say what they really deeply feel and think. A torch lights up an area of space so that you can see what is there. A bleeding eye. Sometimes what you behold hurts. The truth hurts more than a lie. And if someone said, what about when somebody lies on you? Well, the truth that hurts more than the lie that they told about you would be the people who believe it, or the people who call you into question unjustly based on a lie. I feel like somebody's alarm is going off out there, so I feel like that's confirmation, as annoying as I find that to be. Shatiel, Angel of Silence. Words fail. The wind dies, and the earth comes to a rest. Shatiel descends in the stillness. New forms for all things emerge, touched by the elusive fingers of the angel Shatiel. Space fills with silence, and void gains new meaning. We are held by the grip of its presence. Fear is useless, as its presence is almost always brief. Silence slides over your ears, enveloping your awareness completely, as if you've closed your eyes. Take a moment. Take the silence within you and use it to still the tremors of your soul. Shatiel wills it. Signs: a feather, a chair, a person kneeling. A feather. Feathers falling as softly as a feather. A chair, a person kneeling. Prayers can be silent. What about the chair? Cancer, baby. And then Leo will be right after it. What? Okay, Spirit. Appreciate you. Okay. Pardon me. Planetary ruler is the moon. The house is the fourth. Element is water. Modality cardinal. And the opposite is Capricorn. So Capricorn and Aquarius would be the opposites. Symbols are shells, pearls, moonstone, willow, and sand. I love willow trees. And sand and shells. I fucking love the beach. Where Cancer appears in our natal chart is where our nurturing instincts manifest. The goal of this sign is for things to be just right, as she is largely connected to the wounds of the past. Mothering and caring for that old pain is an integral part of Cancer's purpose in our lifetime. Being ruled by the moon, she directly relates to emotional matters that are expressed in two ways, outwardly and inwardly. Outward expression is when Cancer feels comfortable in sharing her feelings, regardless if they are positive or negative. Inward expression is when Cancer retreats deep into her shell and refuses to communicate out of self-preservation. The crab asks that you molt from your shell and be vulnerable in the realm of emotions. It's okay to bring your armor with you in case you need to retreat, but taking those first steps is important to your growth. Self-care is more than just working on your exterior. It takes vulnerability and creativity. The path to tranquility is not a straight line. Sometimes you need to take a few steps to the side and observe your feelings or the feelings of others. Just resist the urge to act on the offensive. Lashing out may feel like self-preservation, but you'll end up hurting the people you care about. Keywords: nurture, mother, protect, tender, receptive, insecure, moody, grudges, and smothering. Leo, the lion. Did I mention Cancer was a crab? I feel like most of us know this, but planetary ruler, the sun, fifth house, fire element, modality is fixed, opposite is Aquarius, and the symbols are yellow flowers, cats, flames, peacock, citrine, and amber. A lion's great roar signals the arrival of our fifth sign, Leo. Leadership, courage, and honesty are traits you find with Leo when they are working in a positive mindset. But if they slip into a negative one, their energy can turn boastful, demanding, and rigid. This is a lesson they will repeatedly face throughout their lives. In our natal chart, Leo can show us where we express creative energy, confidence, and determination. The house where he sits can show us where we possess natural leadership skills and gives us the self-assurance to take on a leadership role. I gotta pause this. Leo's appearance means it is time to take pride in your accomplishments. You are in the spotlight and you earned it, so be proud of that. While you should be careful not to let success go too much to your head, a little bit of ego signals to others that you know your worth. You should not be playing the supporting actor in a movie of your own life. You should be the star. I promise, I was just thinking. There's nothing wrong with believing that you are the main character. You are the main character of your life. Main character syndrome is different, though. It's when you feel like you walked into somebody else's life and you are the main character of their shit too. No, you're not. And I feel like I'm not even saying that directly to you. I feel like I'm kind of reacting not just to the people who have attempted to do that in my life, but also people who are attempting to do that in yours. That's so wild. That's so wild. Woo! It's important to remember that while you are doing well or earning some sort of recognition, there are people waiting on the sidelines hoping for you to fall. It is an unfortunate reality, so keep your wits about you. If you do trip, keep your head held high and don't let them see you sweat. Keywords: pride, ego, recognition, creativity, confidence, determination, leadership. Okay, now we can finish. Ooh. I saw this. Page of Wands. How many pages we got? 3. Usually something so obvious doesn't occur to me, but up to 3 children may be involved in your life or someone closely connected to you. Huh. 3 Wands, which always gives me Led Zeppelin, Stairway to Heaven, but also Jacob's Ladder. Where I had left off was having the impression that someone, that was the, yep, 7 of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, the Magician, 10 of Swords, 10 of Coins, the 7 of Swords at the bottom. Does that complete my spread? I feel like it does. Fortune of Fool. Is it this first? I feel like it is. 10 of Swords. Then the Magician, which is so interesting because it's got a 1 value numerologically, and so does the Wheel of Fortune. So close to the Empress. And at the top, 10 of Pentacles. The 7 of Swords at the bottom. The Chariot. I feel like somebody might have tried to stop your hustle. I can leave the party without ever letting you know. Did you give an Irish goodbye at some kind of function or event in which you were supposed to be? And I'm not necessarily suggesting that this is the host plan another 7. That you were supposed to be embarrassed, humiliated, checked, cut down. Knight of Wands. Now is a good time to do what you want to do. Step back from everything and gain perspective. You have success in the face of difficulty. Everything in fruition and wisdom from all stages of life. Think things through from all perspectives. Because you move me, baby, don't you prove me wrong this time. Three of Pentacles, Two of Cups. As I was saying, maybe somebody wanted to put you on the spot. Maybe this is a business function. Could be social. I'm not sure. And I get that from, one, the song. Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles and the Ace. We have the Ace out already and the Seven. And the Six. It came out after the Knight of Cups. I feel like they wanted to take you down to the Five of Pentacles. For you to maybe be ostracized on the outs. Maybe make yourself look away. Maybe you were expected to overreact or emotionally invest and you didn't. Or like I said, you Irish goodbye and you disappeared before the plot could thicken. Because although Inglourious Basterds, everybody went out sad, you know? That was not how I expected that movie to end. I don't know how I expected it to end. I know history. I know Hitler didn't die. You know, sometimes with artistic license, they could split off the timeline if they wanted. And in their ending, Hitler could have died, you know? But nah. Like I'm remembering the actress getting strangled, bro. And I feel like somebody wanted that for you because my attention also keeps coming back to this. And hello, thank you, hello. Hi, my boo. Okay, I will speak up. This Ten of Swords keeps getting my attention. And it says, like cutting somebody's nuts when they're at the precipice. So maybe in business, you are close to getting some kind of promotion, some kind of recognition, or you're already in the midst of enjoying your promotion, your recognition. Maybe you don't politic like people would like you to. Maybe you don't politic like people would like you to. And this, you know how people do. But I am not getting the feeling that you're going to be anybody's whipping boy or girl. And that this investment to win at all costs is folly. It's kind of funny. Now that I'm saying this, this sounds very familiar to somebody that I know. Not me personally. So that's nice. It's nice to have something come out. I can't think about all things at once, y'all. So when something comes to me, I know that it's going to be relevant, helpful, and truthful for someone who will come across this. Six of Swords. The Five came out already. And there's the Ace. This person might end up getting fired. This might turn into a total backfire. But there's a thing. Your gun can get jammed, and then the combustion doesn't release down the path it's supposed to, and so it releases shrapnel out of the opposite end of where the boom is supposed to go. This decrease, especially this which suggests in a work environment. But how sad can we be for somebody who wanted this for you? But I feel like you are a favorite. You got some wonder boy. What is the secret of your power? I feel like somebody's a little bit crestfallen about that. Nor do you have to be a boy for this to be you. Look. You can't call me a liar. 9 of Pentacles. Okay, what time? Still not too late. Cool. Maybe somebody even lied to you or lied about you. I meant to say lied about you, but maybe somebody lied to you about something at work in order to, look, objective. The objective was overcome. Target acquired. That's the phrase that I couldn't remember. Target acquired. Tango down. But the tango didn't go down. Inglorious Bastards. Whoa. Protect. Loyalty. Discover. Attraction. Sacrifice. Aries. I feel like all of the sacrifices that you've made to get to where you have found yourself, maybe from humble origins, like Jacob, is totally working out in your favor. And I absolutely love to see it. And from silence, I get that there are people who have been made to shut the fuck up and have several seats. Masculine? You out here in your BDE? With Neverending Story, I definitely get the feeling like it's tale as old as time, but not in the like love story Beauty and the Beast way, although that might be somewhere in here. Manifest. Maybe somebody is manifesting you. Be you male or female. Maybe for a business thing. Maybe somebody wants to pair up with you on the hero journey. You know, Bastion and Atreyu were kind of one and the same. 2 different people, 2 different characters, clearly. Different proclivities, strengths, and weaknesses, but they got the mission done working together. And then I just got the woo-wooest part, like the woo-wooest message. Maybe you and this person that you're working together with are not aware of each other. Like maybe you're sending each other energy and positivity without necessarily intending to or collaborating in the 3D sense. Atreyu and Bastion did not know that they were sharing the Neverending Story. Respond. Didn't the childlike empress say something like that to him? Look, magic. In reverse. Maybe somebody sends you love from afar. Maybe somebody that you don't really know watches you, admires you, and like they're serving as like a temporary familiar. That's so cute. And I don't mean like familiar as in subordinate. Because in the classic sense, whenever a witch's familiar is mentioned, it's not like with love. But I'm getting love energy, love vibes. Look, time, beauty, safety. Neat. I dig it. I think you should return the favor. I think just the intention of, people are always saying magic. People are always saying, when a magic thing comes up, send it back however many times it seems suitable to you. But what about when people are sending us positive magic? And people are being the wind beneath our wings out here. I love it. Safety, purity. Wow. It's so wholesome. Whoa. Plot and bravery. The bravery is keeping us afloat, y'all. The bravery. I feel like that's a band. And something about mistake is coming through. And I was supposed to do that, apparently. Fluid. Fluid. Feminine. Power. I think somebody is going and integrating their disparate bits. The bits that are supposed to be together that wasn't. Because in the Bastion and Atreyu pairing, even though they're both male of a similar age, Bastion was more soft. He would have been the feminine, wouldn't he? And it had nothing to do with sexual orientation. But if one was going to be masculine and the other feminine, maybe that's why they were such a great balance. Pardon me, with the thingies. Bro. I'm going to check the bottom of these decks, and then I think I'm done. 2 of coins. 9 of coins. Wow. Again. Is this... Wow. Wows. Okay. The 9 of coins is at the bottom of this other deck. So, fuck the lies, the plots, any of that. Remain positive. Mr. Blue Sky, please tell us why you had to hide away for so long. Love y'all. I might even come back again tomorrow. This is great. Be good. Happy Friday, happy weekend. Bye-bye.